Welcome, and we're back with another quick edition of LPs Revisited. This time around, we're taking a look at the album that came out or was released originally in the year 2000 by the band Cosmic Rough Riders, and the album that we're gonna revisit here is called "Enjoy the Melodic Sunshine." Yeah, so the Cosmic Rough Riders, they were formed in 1998 in Glasgow by Daniel Wiley and Stephen Fleming. They quickly, I think, expanded into a five-piece unit very quickly. They released their debut LP in the following year, in the year 1999. Yeah, so they released their debut LP, which was titled Deliverance, in the year 1999, and then quickly followed that up in early 2000 with their sophomore LP, which was titled Panorama. Both of these were self-released and sold out of their initial runs, and also received fairly widespread critical acclaim. I believe even appearing on some of greatest albums lists. So as the story goes, Alan McGee, founder of Creation Records, heard the sophomore release by Cosmic Rough Riders titled Panorama, and he basically then signed them to his, what was at the time a new record label called Poptones, which then released the album which we are talking about today, which is called Enjoy the Melodic Sunshine. So that would come out in late in the year 2000.
He'd be there till the end. He was a lion, hippie fiend, a vegetarian, and you can't trust him. Baby, you're so free, you don't understand what it is that you mean to me.
So anyway, Enjoy the Melodic Sunshine, which, like I say, was released late in the year 2000, is an LP that is something of a compilation of the first two albums. It has some new tracks, but the majority of it, 12 of the 15 tracks, were from those first two albums. 10 of them from the sophomore release titled Panorama, 2 songs from the debut LP titled Deliverance, and then, like I say, 3 new tracks. For the vast majority of people, this album would be the first time they ever heard Cosmic Rough Riders or any of the songs from Panorama or Deliverance, because they were very limited in availability. And of course, at that time, chances are you had to get the physical copy if you wanted to listen to these things. So this album spent 17 weeks on the UK album charts and has sold over 100,000 copies in the UK, apparently. It's also featured on a number of year-end best of lists. I don't know, probably of the year 2001, because like I said, it came out late in 2000. There were 4 singles released off of this album, with 2 of them reaching the top 40 in the UK.
We don't need a revolution in the summertime. We don't need a revolution anytime. You can tell me Darwin's theory, customs at JFK wouldn't let me through. They put me back on the plane. What can I do? They say you need a reason or someone to believe in. I said my only reason was you.
So the style is fairly like 70s psychedelic pop, but with, a lot of what was going on in the UK indie music scene, I guess you could say at the time. Like Britpop influence is I think definitely heard. But there's also a lot of like Indian or South Asian sounds on here as well. You hear a bit of bands like, for sure, like the Byrds, the Band, the Beau Brummels, Teenage Fan Club, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, that sort of neighborhood. Yeah, so a little 70s hippie, a little 90s Britpoppy, a little bit of like Americana or alt country also vibes in here as well. And also a little like jangly psych pop. I think most of this album still holds up really well. Definitely there's some tracks that just, you know, put a smile on my face, especially hearing them after so much time. There was, within the last few years, a deluxe expanded edition of this album. I have not listened to that. It's very long. It seems to like include the kitchen sink, so to speak. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and take care. Cheers.
Hold my hand, talk to me, try to understand the way that I feel. We don't need a revolution anytime. We can pray for the sun, let it shine on everyone. Sunshine brings love.
I want to say his name was Mike. Yeah, he probably looked the best out of all of them on there. Yeah, it was the COSMETIC Road Riders. Oh, it was good. It was really good. I had a good time riding with them. And y'all take it easy over there, and America's still waiting for y'all.